everyone, it's Louise with Louise McKay Art, and guess what I'm going to do today? I'm back to do another Cloud Pearl Wandering Pour with the Cloud Pearl recipe, only this time my recipe is a little bit altered. I changed it so that my DecoArt satin enamel is at about 11% this time, so I have about 11% also in my squirt bottle. This is a 12 by 16. I've got a whole bunch of paint over here. It's like 5, 8, 12 colors. And I'm going to be doing something like a landscape scene. And I want to have it not quite so consumed by pearls, and we'll see what we get. So let's get the base coat, let's get the base puddle down. So because of the rain sound and I have so many colors to layer, and half the time I'm off camera when layering the cup, I figured I would just call out the colors as I go through them. So the first color I'm putting in the cup is the DecoArt Enchanted Americana Ultra Black Base Paint. The next color I've got is the same blue combination I've been using, which is Arteza's Prussian Blue with some DecoArt Ice Blue, some Cerulean Blue by Golden, and Modern Masters Blue. So then after that, I've got the red I've been using, which is Arteza's Bordeaux Red. The next color is Arteza's Pearl Rose. Next up would be Modern Masters Copper. So next I go to the gold, which is Modern Masters and Extreme Sheen by DecoArt's Gold. After that, I've got my Arteza's Pearl Sea Green. And then after that, still off camera, and I'm sorry about that. After that, I've got DecoArt's Festive Green, Extreme Sheen. Then I go for my DecoArt Extreme Sheen Sky Blue Topaz. Then I use DecoArt's Extreme Sheen Aquamarine. Then I'm going to reach for my base coat to hopefully conjure up some cells. So I'm in the water section now. And that is DecoArt's Extreme Sheen Sapphire. A little more of the base coat. Want to get some pearls in those waterworks. And then the last color down is my Paynes Gray by Amsterdam. And I'm going to go back to real time so you can watch the pour in real time. Okay, it seems like I got it close how I need it to be. Pull out the squirt bottle. Let me stretch it out a little bit first before I go too far here. there's something in there. So I'm going to double time through the flaming and the tilting. You get the idea. I'll be back when I need to talk again. Not sure what's going on here. I took too much. Maybe I dropped the satin enamels too much. No reaction down here. What is that all about? Give it time. Maybe this DecoArt Sapphire that doesn't want to play. So because of the rain, I'm going to voice over again. I'm going to double time through this section because it's in this section. I'm just looking at my different colors and trying to figure out why the aquamarines and blues on the lower half of this painting are not having any kind of response to the cloud pearl pour. I'm not getting any pearls down there. So as I'm tidying up my area, I'm thinking about this, and what I'm realizing is that those colors, everything from the green down, are mostly DecoArt Extreme Sheen colors. Yeah, so from the bottom up, I've got the DecoArt Extreme Sheen Sapphire, the DecoArt Aquamarine, the DecoArt Sky Blue Topaz, And it's only when I get into the Arteza's Pearl Sea Green that I start to get pearls. And then above that, the DecoArt Festive Green does not have pearls again. And also the gold that has the extreme sheen gold in it doesn't want a pearl. So I'm suddenly it's dawning on me that the DecoArt doesn't want to play with the Cloud Pearl. But then you look at the Modern Masters Copper, the Arteza's Pearl Rose, the Paynes Gray at the top, the Bordeaux from Arteza, all are pearling up nicely. So that was a huge learning for me. So in an act of desperation here, I'm pulling out the Cloud Over mixture, which I haven't used yet, and I think it's just too old because nothing really was happening with that. I did not really get any cloud pearl effects at all. So I'm sitting here just staring at it, wondering, what am I going to do? And there's really nothing for me to do as far as playing with this either. So I'm just going to let time lapse go by and call out how much time has passed. So I really can't help myself. I have to play a little bit. So I do a couple little embellishments here and there, but honestly speaking, this piece just didn't call for much of anything. It was just a matter of time going by to see what the pearls were going to do. And I do think having 11% versus 15 did make a difference here, but I think the biggest factor was the DecoArt not wanting to play. It must be just something about the formulation in those paints. This is where I picked the thing out, so that got wrecked. Arteza's Sea Green did that? DecoArt's Aquamarine does nothing. DecoArt's Sky Blue Topaz does nothing. Gold does nothing. Interesting. The rose, the copper, the red react. And the blue. Arteza's blue. Interesting. So if I want pearls, at least with what I've been doing, keep the DecoArt out of it. The red is lightening up. Alright, it says we're at 30 minutes post start. So I'm going to double time through this. I'm at 20 minutes past tilting, and I'm just going to probably skip ahead so you can see the reaction over time. Alright, we're at 50 minutes post start. So I'll probably let it go 10 more minutes. So at 40 minutes post tilt, I'm just doing a recap here. You don't need to hear that again. In hindsight, and after watching this back myself, I realized at the beginning I said I wanted pearls, but less of them. So in this one here, the 11% still had a lot of pearl effects on the paint that was going to have the effects and didn't where it wasn't going to. So lesson learned on that. Also, this one found a home before it even dried. I'll show you the dry results in a second. Hey, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit the bell. You'll stay up with the latest I have. All right, everybody, thanks and take care.